Hello guys, today I'll show you how can you tie your bands to a slingshot. There are a lot of videos by which you can see how to tie your bands with your slingshot, but if you use this technique of tying your bands, the band life is going to last for a long time. Your bands will last for a long time. So you need some pouches, you need some bands, you need some latex for tying your bands, and you need a piece of thread like this. So first you have to roll your bands like this. It's a little bit tricky, but it makes your band life last for a long time. So first you have to roll your bands like this, then you have to put it through your pouch like this. So once they are through, you have to make a little bit pull to the bands, and then you have to fold your bands like this. One fold from this side and the other from this side, like this, and then you have to bend in the middle like this. By using this technique, band life increases. The bands are not going to tear too fast. You have to make a fold first here, then you have to make a fold like this, and a fold in between. By this technique, the edges are not visible and they are not easy to tear. Then you have to make a fold on this side like this, I have to make it look like this. There should be no edges. Both the edges should be inside the band. So after that, pull some rubber out of the pouch and do it like this. There are no edges out, so the bands will not tear. By this technique, the band life is going to increase with a lot difference. Then I have to put a piece of rubber like this. Two, make couple of turns. 3, 4. 4 are sufficient. Then you have to use this, a piece of thread. You can use whatever you want to. Then you have to put it in front on the band like this, where you have to tie. Then make a turn like this, and you can see the loop here. And then you have to put the piece of rubber from the behind like this, from the behind like this. So once you do it, pull your piece of rubber like this, and it's done. Then trim the remaining and pull. I use this technique. This makes your band life last for a long time. So you have to make sure that no edges are out. There are no edges visible. But if you use this technique, there are no edges out. It's fully covered. Try this technique. It makes your band life last for a long time. So do the same with the other side, and tie this with your slingshot. So now both the sides are tied properly. Both the bands are attached to the pouch. Now we have to attach the bands to the slingshot. So first you have to put your bands on the slingshot like this. You have to use a piece of latex to tie it. Yes. Make some turns. Now you have to use this piece of thread again. By the same technique, you have to tie this piece of latex again. You have to get it from the behind. There is a loop. You have to put the latex from the behind into the loop, and then pull it gently, and it's done. Pull it once or twice so you can make sure it's tied properly, and cut the remaining. And do the same thing with the other side. So the bands are tied up to the slingshot by using 8 mm steel balls. So let's try these. Working good.